Good morning or good afternoon, depending where you are. If you are in China right now, it is midnight. So, we are going to be looking at adding text features to our writing. In this video, we're going to look at some text features. Then we're going to ask ourselves, how do they enhance the writing?
Enhance.
We are also going to add text features in our own writing. Okay, so first things first, let's look at some text features. Now the first article is going to be the article about girls raising their hands more. If you've not read this article, it's a fourth grader last year petitioned and asked the Girl Scouts to make a new badge for having girls raise their hands. So we can see two things down in this picture, in this magazine, right? This article, we have a photograph of girls raising their hand, wearing Girl Scout sashes, and we have a picture of the new Girl Scout badge, right? So what we want to do, we want to ask ourselves, how do they enhance the writing? Well, the picture shows you exactly what the article is all about. So, the photo So that is what that's doing, is showing you what the article is all about, and it's, I guess, kind of giving you information about the main idea and the point of the article. Now, the badge, why do you think the author included this badge right here? I'm circling with my beautiful mouse. All right. The author included that badge because it might be something that's hard for you to picture, or it might be answering a question, right? Now, you would read this article about a girl designing a brand new badge for the Girl Scouts, and you have a question. I mean, most readers would. What does the new badge look like? Well, so what that means is by including the badge and that photograph, it answers a question that the reader has. First things first, let's start taking our notes for this lesson. Get a piece of paper, put your name, adding text features, and the date on it, and you can write down to show what the article is all about and answer questions the reader has. All right, let's look at another one. I have an article here about a water crisis in South Africa. We're not going to read the article. We don't need to get the point across. All right, so this article from Time for Kids, actually, let me make it bigger for you. It's called Countdown to Day Zero. There's a photograph down there, but it's all about, you can see in the subheading right here, South African city braces for the day the water runs out. So they're running out of water, which is no bueno. And what they do in this article is they provide a text feature. It is a map. So why do they include that map, right? If you don't know where South Africa is, can you write about it? Can you write and have your reader know by describing it in words? Maybe you could, but it'd be a lot harder. So it's a lot easier for you to show them a picture on a map. So add to your notes. What you get to do, you get to provide information that you cannot tell by writing it. Why do you include that map? Because it shows the information clearly. The author wants you to know where South Africa is so you understand the context of this article. All right, so we've looked at a couple text features. We've asked how they enhance the writing. And now what we want to do is we want to add text features in our own writing. Okay, So let me show you what I want to do here. I'm going to pull up my Civil War article that some of you have read. This is what it looked like, but I put it in Google Docs like the way you're writing yours. Same article here. Causes of the Civil War. So I had to think about this, right? What do I want to include here? I could see that I have a lot of things over here that I'd like my reader to know. I'm talking about the causes of the war. I'm talking about farming, slavery. But one thing that I don't do in this type of writing, is I don't have a map, right? So I'm going to go back to my reasons for adding text features. And one of the things that we do when we add text features is provide information that you cannot tell by writing it. Now, I could tell the states that were involved in the Civil War, but perhaps it would be better if I included a map that showed that. So what I want to do before I add my text feature, all right, is choose a reason to add them. Now, my reason is going to be providing information that I cannot tell by writing it. And I'm going to include a map. Now, Google is really sweet because it lets you search for images. You don't have to copy and paste anything. So I'm going to go up to here where it says insert in the top. I'm going to go to image. And then I'm going to go to search the web. So you can see insert, image, search the web. And I'm going to type in what I'm looking for. I try to be specific, but I want to see if I can provide a map of Civil War states. Okay, let's see if that comes up. All right, good. I could see, now this is kind of small, but I can look at them. Ooh, I can preview the image by clicking on the bottom right. I don't love that one. I definitely, I like this. This is cool. I'm not going to put that in my writing because my writing doesn't have animation. That doesn't show me the north and south. That just shows you Texas. What's up, Texas? Oh, that's all right. Oh, I like this one. Look at this. All right, I can see that the red states are the South Confederate states, and the blue states are the northern states in the Civil War, and the yellow ones are the border, as you can see. I like this one a lot. So now that I have this open, I'm going to click Insert, and you can see that it came up right in my writing right here. Now, two things I'm going to want to do. First, I'm going to want to shrink this. So I select it. It's way too big. Make it a little small. Then what I want to do is I want to add a caption to it. Oh, I don't want to delete it. That'd be bad. I want to add a caption. All right, so I might just write here. I think I'll put it in italics. You can hit this button up here to put something in italics. This map shows the southern states red and the northern states blue. Okay, so I've just added a text feature to my essay, which I think will totally enhance it, make it better, provide some new information for my reader. So again, before adding a text feature, you need to choose a reason why you would want to do that. And then you're going to use the Insert button on Google Docs. If you're not sure how to do this, you can scroll back in this video, and it explains it pretty clearly. So by using the internet, you can search for things that might be appropriate for your essay. Like maybe I type in Civil War and I can see that I'm looking for an image. This might be something that I want to include. Or I might come across Marvel Captain America Civil War. That would be awesome. I'll just put this in my essay. make my teacher mad. No, just kidding. Delete. Okay, good luck. Use that, but keep these last parts in mind. You got to. Probably the most important thing to take away is that every text feature is there for a reason, not just because it looks good. Okay. Good luck.